Hello guys, I hope I am live and you can hear me loud and clear. Hello guys, can you hear me loud and clear? Just let me know in the chat very quickly so we can start for the day 5 of our bootcamp. Hello guys, okay, perfect. So you can hear me, right? So we covered like SQL injection, IDOR in yesterday's class. So do you have any doubt or like we can start for the day 5? So basically today we'll be actually be looking upon other information gathering techniques because that is the very first initial part of this cyber attacks, okay, or web hacking. So you need to understand how actually hackers gather information of the over the target as well. So yeah, we'll be looking upon information gathering, as well as if we will be having more time, then will we also be looking upon any technique as well. Good evening guys, thanks for joining. So do you have any doubt? Like I can see like there are 10 people in the stream, so you can ask me any doubt, not just related to bootcamp. If you have any doubt regarding any of the training programs at DevTown, or you have any doubt regarding cloud computing or ethical hacking, web application security, you can just ask them in the chat. I will try to answer as much as I can. You can actually check the recording if you have missed the last class. The recording is available on the YouTube channel of DevTown. So if you just go to YouTube and here you type DevTown, so here's DevTown, and yeah, so here you can see like all the previous bootcamps recordings will be available over here. So yeah, and you can see like yesterday's recording is actually present over here. So day 4. Okay, so I think we are good to go for today. So today we'll be looking upon different attack techniques. So let's look upon attack techniques. So yeah, information gathering, right? Information gathering. So the first thing we'll be looking upon will be subdomain enumeration. So do you know like what are subdomains? So subdomain is basically a child domain. Okay. As I have said on the day first of our bootcamp, that just like we have mail.google.com for the Gmail, then we have like drive.google.com for the Google Drive, and there are several others subdomains for Google as well. So like there are various tools as well for subdomain enumeration. So in that some few of those we'll be looking today. So the one we'll be looking today will be VirusTotal. It is a great subdomain enumeration tool, and also one more tool, that is http status.io. I will tell you about what it is really. Status.io. Okay, so let's go and look upon the tool I was talking about, VirusTotal. So here it is, VirusTotal. So go to search and try like let's go and look for like Google. Okay, google.com, and let's see like how many subdomains are there for google.com. So when you scroll down, no, go to details. This is DNS records. Okay, who is data is also available over here. Go to relations and you will find the subdomains over here. So you can see like many subdomains, right? You will start extending the list. It goes on and goes on. Yeah, so there are like hundreds or even might be there might be like thousands of subdomains of Google's. So let's see. Okay, we can't really look upon every subdomain, right? Because there are hundreds of subdomains. So let's look upon a smaller target than Google. Okay, because it's quite difficult to actually gather information if it is Google, but it's not really impossible because people really gather information on Google and also perform attacks and also get bounties for them. So any target if you have in the mind, that is actually we have the permission for, definitely. Or we can go to like hacker one, and here we'll find many targets, such targets. So there you can say there is Shopify, hacker one, BlackRock, GitHub, Shopify, MTN Group, TikTok, US Department of Defense, Mattermost, then Line, GitLab. Let's take Mattermost. Okay, so what is the website for Mattermost? So this is mattermost.com, right? So let's go to again our VirusTotal. mattermost.com. Relations subdomains. Again, here is the list of subdomains. Again, this also has like a long list. Okay, then let's also skip this as well because we can't. Okay, I think the list ends over here. So what we can do, so you can see like there are like hundreds of subdomains, right? Let me increase the font size. Yes, I think it will be more comfortable now. So docs.mattermost.com, release. Like for various purpose, they have like their specific subdomains, developers, Grafana, community, api.mattermost.com, apps.mattermost.com. So what we can do, so like most of the subdomains are not really accessible by common general public. Okay, so how we can actually identify like which of them are accessible and which of them are not accessible. So what we can do, copy this. So it will do, it will copy all the subdomains and go to http status.io and paste the list of subdomains over here and check status. So it will give us something. Let me tell you what it will actually going to give us. Let's see if our tool is working or not. Okay, so it actually gave us some result. Okay, so it says there are 99 URLs. Okay, so you might be seeing like there are some status codes. Let me zoom in here as well. Okay, so now you will be seeing some status codes: 302, 200. Okay, 403, 204, 308. Okay, so these are status codes in 300s, 200s, 400s. Okay, even in 500s. Okay, and then there are error. Okay, error means that is not, it might not exist, or there might be some error reaching out to those subdomains. So now you can actually sort out or like take out all those subdomains which you can actually take as a target for Mattermost. So there are earlier like 99 subdomains. Now you have just like very few left, right? So let me tell you about these status codes. Do you have any idea like what are these status codes? Any idea? I hope you are able to listen to me. Okay, so let's talk about status codes. Okay, what are status codes? Or you can say HTTP response codes. HTTP response codes. You might be seeing the response codes in this type: 200s, 300s, 400s, and 500. Okay, so 200 is for successful. Okay, whatever you tried to send as in the request, that has been successfully executed or it has been successfully accepted by the server. So you might have seen like 200. Okay, 200, okay, right? And 300, you might have seen redirected, permanently redirected 202, permanently redirected 302. This is for actually if any of the subdomains have a redirection to any other subdomain or domain, then it will show you 302 permanently redirected status code. Then there is 400. So 400 is also very common. You might see like it is for client side errors. Okay, client side errors. So any error that has been caused by the action of the client, or you can say the front end, so then you might see like 400 status codes. Like you might have seen like 404 not found, or 403 forbidden, and many like that, right? And here 500 is for server side errors. So you might have come across various 500 errors as well. Can you tell me? For I think 500 is for service unavailable, 500 status code, or you can say server side status codes. Yeah. So 500 is for internal server error, 501 is not implemented, and 502 is bad gateway. Yeah. 500 internal server error, and what else? 502 is for bad gateway. Yeah. So these are some status code you will come across. So what are some status code using which you can identify that these subdomains are actually accessible? So that is 200 and 300, because these are actually errors. Okay. So when you go back and see http status.io, so you will find so we saw like all redirects. Okay, let's see like in which how many, like we have 200s. Okay, so you can see these are 200s. So you will be easily be able to access this subdomain, all those having 200s. Help desk, logging, forms, about. So using this you can actually narrow down your list of targets. Okay, so this was actually subdomain enumeration, and actually narrowing down your list of subdomains for attack surface. So do you have any doubt till now? 303 is not an error. Okay, so there is no doubt. Then okay. Okay, so we saw subdomain enumeration, VirusTotal, HTTP status.io, and what else? Status codes, right? HTTP response codes, or you can say. Now, what else? So now we can see like Google docking or Google hacking. This is also the word that is used for Google docking. Google docking or Google hacking. So this is actually more like advanced, you can say advanced Google search as well. Advanced Google search. Even using this way, you can actually enumerate subdomains. So let's look upon the first one, that is in URL. Okay, in URL and target. Okay, and target. Let's say let's take the target mattermost.com. Let's go back and yeah, let's open Google. So yeah, in URL mattermost.com. So you can see like whatever URL on the internet that has been figured out by this Google, that has this mattermost.com, will all be listed over here. So you can see api.mattermost.com, mattermost.com, docs.mattermost.com, again docs. Not just the subdomains, it will also list down all the everything that actually has mattermost.com, even the path as well. So even the GitLab account for mattermost.com, then mattermost.uservoice.com, I don't know what it is. Again, this can be a attack surface as well. And mattermost server, I don't know what it is again. So again, we are able to actually identify various different attack surface using this Google Doc. So this is again, even if you just want the site, just the mattermost.com domain, so just write a site mattermost.com. So let's replace this. Now you can see mattermost.com, just mattermost.com. It will just display you the mattermost.com, nothing else. Okay, there is GitHub as well. Okay, LinkedIn as well. I don't know, like it used to work earlier. So, but yeah, it will just narrow down. Even the bug bounty program of mattermost.com will be listed over here. So if you report any vulnerability in for Mattermost, it will reward you minimum of $150 to $2,000 of rewards. Okay. Yeah. So these are some in URL site. Then what else? Hmm, do you know any other Google docking techniques, guys? There are one more Google docking technique, that is in title. Okay, so it will actually look for the keyword in the title. So suppose this is the title bar, right? When you go to this, you can see this activity. This is the title bar of that web page. Live streaming YouTube studio. This is the title of this particular web page. So suppose I want to search for anything like in title, I want to list down all the colleges of India. In title, let's say, just let's add college. Okay, college space site. Even we can add just a dot in. So dot in is for India, right? So you can see like I think it will list down all the, okay, dot edu, okay, dot in, dot ac, dot in, ac, dot in, ac, dot in, dot com. Let's see if this one works. Let's remove the space. Yeah, dot in, up college dot ac dot in, edu dot in, nic dot in, edu dot in. Yeah. So this is how you can actually list down all the colleges that is in India. So yeah, title like let's say college. So these are three Google docking techniques. Again, there are various Google docking techniques. You can go to Google hacking database, Google hacking database, and you will find several such Google docking techniques. Also, I'll be also talking about exploit database as well. So whatever 0-day bug is present over there on internet, you may find exploit for that on exploit database actually. Okay, why it is taking so time? Hmm, I hope the stream is working fine. Okay, I don't know like what's the issue. Okay, no worries. We'll be looking into Google hacking database and exploit DB tomorrow. Okay. So I think that's it for today, guys. Let me share the attendance link today. Just give me a minute. So here is your link for today's attendance. So it will be there for next 10 seconds, and that will be done for today. Thanks for joining. Okay guys, thanks for joining. Let's meet again tomorrow, same time. Thank you, bye bye, and good night.